Let's ask the question everyone wants to know, is Sundial actually gonna make it? Hey friends, let's talk about Sundial and what is going on with Sundial. We've actually had a pretty good month with Sundial here, and we've actually seen this actually go back up to $1.40 June 3rd and then do a slow walk down from then. So hopefully people took my advice from the last video I made with Sundial. I said do not buy Sundial around $1.20, $1.40 unless you want to be here for a while, because you know, right now Sundial is going through a lot from the pandemic, from Canada, economics being all mixed up right now with the pandemic, and cannabis stocks in general just not bringing in a whole lot right now. But some news with Sundial growers and what we're gonna see here start to happen more. Investing in increasing the TH content of its cannabis products and achieving more consistent quality levels. So obviously these are things that are gonna help Sundial go past the competition and stand out to where people will want them more. And like I've said in other videos, I am quite a fan of Sundial's packaging, how they look, just their ambience of what they bring to the table. And I do think those things are very important. And positive news that has happened with Sundial here already this year, not to mention the stock just having these two big push-ups, but the Q1 reports did show us positive adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, and depreciation. The company has also been busy wheeling and dealing with making new partnerships and furthering their product growth into the industry. So like I always say with Sundial growers, this is the main thing I always say, and I know people at this point, they go like, I know. We're still waiting on legalization everywhere in the United States. And I say the United States, obviously Canada does what Canada does. And obviously, as we know, most of us, that pretty much all cannabis stocks, majority of them, at least the big ones, are headquartered in Canada. But when it comes to the United States, that is not the case. A lot of places still in the United States, even where it's legal, it's not legal. You have rules when, with, who, and what you can do with it and sell it how and when, where, what time zone. So there are still limits to cannabis in the United States. So you're still probably going to be here another 5 years before things are completely legalized and you are able to buy cannabis pretty much very easily. And that is one thing that is really going to jump a lot of cannabis stocks. The main thing that a lot of us are wondering is, how long can a lot of these cannabis stocks, Sundial included, how long can they wait and get to that point where they need, where everything is legalized in the United States for them? So leading up to that June 3rd walk-up, when Sundial hit around that $1.40, it took a little over a week for Sundial to hit that point, and from that point, it's slowly been walking down here, but I'm starting to wonder if this is gonna kind of settle just above $1. So I think majority of investors, when it comes to cannabis stocks, they look at cannabis stocks, and I think a lot of people have like a blackboard where they write down what cannabis stocks that they think will do well in the future. Obviously, one of the biggest cannabis stocks a lot of people invest in is Aurora Cannabis. They are a huge cannabis stock. Aurora Cannabis Company, however you want to phrase that. But there are other big cannabis companies out there. Sundial is very special in the sense that, like I've said, they have a very unique look. They have a look not only for guys, but I would even dare to say they have a big market when it comes to the female market. How they package them, how they make them look, the coloring, everything with them, I would dare to say has a very female kind of touch to it. And there's nothing wrong with that because they're very good looking, smooth, clean looking products. So friends, personally what I think about Sundial, you have to make your own decision with this one. This is definitely a risky penny stock to be in. It could go right or left. You really don't know. You're waiting on a lot of things legally to happen here to where the company can blossom. So in that, you've got a few things that you're up against. You're up against the company, how long can they make it? You're up against how long is it going to take for everywhere to be legalized? And the main thing is, can Sundial growers keep up with so much competition? There are so many cannabis stocks every day making new products, combining with other companies. So it's such a big race right now with the cannabis sector to see who can make it. And it's the look and the feel a lot with the companies too. And that's one thing that I like about Sundial. Like I've already said, it stands out compared to a lot of the cannabis companies. So personally, I love Sundial. It is something that I invest in. I'm in pretty cheap, so I don't have a lot to lose here unless they do a reverse split, which there are no talks of reverse splits happening, and if there are, we will definitely talk about it. But friends, let me know what you think about Sundial, and we will definitely keep up with this company. It is a fantastic company, and I'm very excited about the future of Sundial growers and cannabis in general to see what it can transform to in the future for, you know, stocks, for wealth, what it can do. I think it's going to be a really big investment for a lot of people here, even more so than what we've seen just even in the past. So friends, with what I said, remember to be positive, be you. I will talk to you very soon, and best of luck out there. Bye bye.